This is why I really suggest that people do all the functional training and then make sure you have a lot of coordination training with it, because you may end up in a position that is not normal, and if you have the good coordination and you've practiced some moving in different ways, you can spontaneously pull off something. So here's a good example, stick and dagger. Check out the sparring and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so what was that? If we take a look, regular sparring, right, moving in and out, but at one time, see, I move back, I move in, but then I get too close. I thought he was going to move back there, but as I moved in, he moved in as well. So watch what happens if we look in slow motion. I go for the hand hit there. Boom, that quick little hand hit. He comes up and steps forward. So his idea was to evade the hand hit and then come in and hit me. But instead of me moving in and back, I moved in and took another step, and there we go. So as my roof block goes up, it just happens to catch him on the wrist. See how it just happens to catch him on the wrist. And for a split second, it gets, it pauses there for a split second. We often talk about never holding your arm out because nobody's going to hold it out there, but if you notice, for a split second it does get extended there. I did not obviously think about this because I didn't have time, but my left hand here, right here, in here, where the dagger is, pushes his hand away, while my stick actually slashes down. So if it was a sword, it would have been cutting right there at the same time. So one more time. You see this? We come back. He comes in. I hit. Roof block. Push it out of the way. Now, look where my stick is. See the configuration of my stick? If he stayed in, I probably would have just hit, but he moves away, and it sets me up for a thrust that hits right to the throat, to the side of the neck. So thankfully I didn't actually bang him in the esophagus. So one more time here. If we just watch it slow motion, and one more time super slow so you can see, in we come, the distance closes, 1, 2, and 3, and one last time at speed. And there you go. So although we train for functional and we know there are certain basics that work over and over and over and over again, we cannot discount all the other techniques. Now, I only was able to do this technique here once in the last 25 years of sparring. So I'm not going to tell everybody, hey, go do this technique every single day because it works. It's just something that came up. So work your basics, spar a lot. That's why I was able to do it, because I spar a lot. And don't discount certain things, because someday it might come up in sparring.